Hello Libra, welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is your weekly reading for week commencing 17th of December 2018 for the sign of Libra, Sun, Moon and Rising sign. I hope you are Libra. So here are the cards. We have the Seven of Cups, the Moon, the Ace of Swords, the Eight of Wands, the Page of Wands and the World. I've also pulled two Angel and Ancestral Oracle cards for further clarification. So I'm going to start with these two cards here. So this can talk, both of these cards actually talk about confusion, whether you've been confused in the past about something, could be to do with work, could be to do with home, relationships, wider friendships. This talks about a choice needing to be made as well. You have too much to choose from. It could be having a lot on your plate at the moment. It might be a little bit overwhelming. It might be causing some kind of like confusion or noise in your mind, so you can't think quite clearly. That's represented by the mist in the background. And it also talks about choosing. Whatever choice you make, choose wisely. So, for example, there's a dragon here, there's a snake there, which can represent poor choices, but also things like jewels and a crown here. So there are good choices as well to be made. And the only thing really that you shouldn't do is not make a choice. So it's almost like there's some kind of like decision that needs to be made, but you don't feel that you're in a position to make it. And the idea is that you make the decision when you actually get further clarity. And you will get that this week. You will absolutely get that this week because you've got a swords energy here, which is what I will come to. And similarly, the moon can be about deception. And I've picked this up once before, actually. I just feel that there could be some kind of like smoke screen. There could be, just when I mentioned deception there as well, there could well be people who are one thing to your face, but another thing in their true form, when they take off the mask. So I just feel that there's some kind of like deception, because the moon is also about hidden things in the shadows, and it's just one of those things that I just feel that there could be some, it can represent deception of some kind as well. It could be self-deception as well, but I think on this level there are choices. It could be to do with love as well, could be to do with love. Cups can be associated with emotions, love, something that you're emotionally involved with, emotionally invested with, someone, I should say, as well. Also, it could well be to do with choices, could be a career choice, could be, whether to go for that new job, whether to move, whether to, invest in, something. There's a number of choices that you can make, whether to move forward in a relationship, for example. But it just, the moon kind of like just urges caution and says, that it's better to actually make choices when you can see things more clearly. Now, with the moon also, it also says that your intuition is heightened. So there will be some kind of like intuition overlapping here, guiding you. You will have a gut instinct about people this week, that, a real clear perception. You'll be able to see through the situations, and maybe with a cloud and the fog, to actually find your path, to find the choice that you need to make. So yeah, I think that's also there. I just think also there could be some doubt, some fear associated with these two cards. This is a wolf, this is a dog. It represents the tamed and untamed fear within us, things that we can control that can create fog in our minds, but things that we also can't control that does give us this confusion as well. So yeah, I just think that there is there could be some doubt, some fears that we have, some reservations. And again, you don't want to stay stuck for too long, but you don't want to make the wrong decision. So the idea is that wait until you actually see truth and clarity, and have clarity of mind, before you move forward in a situation. This also can represent hidden blessings and represent the fact that there is divine orchestration going on, and that the path, you see the path here, There's a kind of like small path here, and it disappears into kind of like the darkness, as it would in the moon, in the moonlight. And it kind of says that just because you can't see a path that's in shadow, it doesn't mean that it's not there. And it could well be planned out for you, by the universe as well, intervening. So there is hope around this card as well. So it can be an intuitive, positive energy. But again, it is about kind of like, with this card, there could be some confusion, deception going on as well. So we get a number of levels depending on what resonates with you. And then this is where you actually get the truth and clarity. This is a breakthrough, and I kind of think it's a breakthrough for some of you. A real turning point in your attitude, a turning point in your mind. Suddenly everything becomes clear. Maybe with this also, this is, the sword's energy, this is your energy, Libra. And it's actually in the form of a justice pose. So it's your energy, a sword of truth and right. It also shows clarity. It cuts away any fog, any confusion, any deception to reveal. It can be people's true motivations. It can also be reveal your true path, reveal what you should do next, what your next choice should be. And there's a victory associated with this, and it's a righteous victory. And it says if you've been deceived or, someone hasn't been completely clear with you in the past, I'm just thinking, there is a lack of clarity here, then, you're in the right, and, you will prevail. And this is a sign of victory. It could be coming through a difficult time. It represents raw power as well, real raw power, raw energy, raw righteousness, and it's divinely given. This is divinely given. This is given by the universe. So when I spoke about hidden blessings, and so you can't see the path, it doesn't mean that it's there. This is the revelation of your path. This is the way forward. This is the release. This is the new beginning. This could be a new mindset. It could be physically a new beginning. But this is breaking through barriers, I kind of feel. Pushing through, probably from being stuck, releasing from being stuck, cutting away. It could be negative people that don't serve you anymore. It could be a negative situation that some of you encountered. Like I said, I just felt that, and I felt this on another card as well. Another reading as well with this card, that there is some kind of it could well be deception or something not being clear, or people not being clear, or not revealing their true motivations. But either way, you'll see it. You'll see this, because the whole thing about swords is that there's a real perception in swords energy, and it's perception because the sword's energy takes away any emotion out of the equation and just looks at the facts, very much like justice does. And once you actually judge a situation devoid of emotion, you actually see the facts and you see people's motivations for what they are. I just think that there's some kind of like truth and right that's coming from this situation as well. And it's also saying that you'll be protected. For those of you who are worried about what situation you're in at the moment, maybe some of you are worrying how a situation's going to turn out. I just think that there's some kind of like protection going on as well, certainly from the universal protection helping you. And you see where there was a cloud of mist here, where there was darkness shrouding the land here. You see in the background here, it's completely clear. This is like razor sharp mind, clear thinking, a clear purpose, a clear path before you now. Whereas there was some cloud and confusion before. So you will conquer this week. I think there's going to be a breakthrough for some of you this week. There could be a change of attitude. Definitely a new beginning on the horizon. It's positive. It's positive because we've got the good news card as well. This is about good news. Can be about good connections, maybe making connections, maybe moving forward. And maybe there are job opportunities, maybe there are opportunities in love. And I just think that there's a number of offers. This represents a number of offers coming into you, number of opportunities to choose from coming in thick and fast. But these are all positive. This is positivity. You see how they're growing, they're beginning to sprout. And this is fast-moving energy, It can be about, I would say opportunities, potential. It also says it's time to take action, so move away from this situation, moving forward to a clearer mindset, a breakthrough of some kind, could be in your mind or your reality. And once you do that, there's some really good news coming to you. Messages, communication, this is what it's all about. Connecting with people maybe that could be of influence to you in the future. It's very positive here. And this is you. Could be you grabbing, the pages can stand for change. It could be a change of mindset, a change of attitude, a change of direction even, or a change in your life, just feeling a change in your physical reality, where you're actually beginning to think, right, I want to move forward from this situation now. I don't want to be stuck anymore. I don't want to deal with negative people anymore. I want to move forward and, grab my future by, the horns, basically. And the one's energy is very about taking action. It's very about creativity, inspiration, potential, opportunity. And this page is grabbing the opportunity with both hands, and standing on his own 2 feet. And I just think this week, that's what you're working towards. You're working towards being focused on you again, not allowing other people to distract you. Focusing on your future path now, what you want to do in life, what you want to do in business, what you want to do. It could be in love. What you want to do in wider relationships, what you want to do with your finances, what are the opportunities around here. So I just think that there's a kind of like a change coming. There could be a new opportunity coming for you. It's very positive. And you get a new beginning. You get a new beginning after an ending. And this is a major ending, a major completion card, the World. It's a beautiful card. This is a card of having learnt experiences of the past and come through, overcome obstacles, challenges, negativities, but pushing forward to actually walk through into a new phase of your life. And this is a new phase of your life that's being offered to you by the universe. So I just think there's the purple robe. It kind of represents spirituality. And the teaching being that you grow as a person in every phase, every cycle of life, but not just emotionally, not just physically, not just financially, but also spiritually. There's a kind of like inherent learnings that we have from overcoming our obstacles. There's inherent learnings that we have from like good news that we receive and positive experiences. And it is literally talking about the completeness of those experiences and how they make you a stronger, bigger, better person. And it's now saying that you are exactly that. You're a stronger person than you were before. You're a bigger person than you were before. You've got life experience. And though it might not have been difficult, it was meant to be. It was meant to be to actually achieve this new beginning, this new phase of your life that the universe is offering you now. This is a real card of success. This is a card of, being able to, be successful in your life, in the reality of your life. It could be, financial success. It could be emotional, wealth and integrity, emotional stability within you. It could be abundance. It could be prosperity. This talks about security. But also it talks about being more true to yourself. So you see how this person is naked. It's basically saying that, where it's talking actually about, people potentially having a mask and people having a true motivations, this is about you being at one with yourself. This is about you being you to the external world as well as to your inner world. This is about both of those worlds meeting and being complete and true. So yeah, I just think it's a very powerful card, the World. Yeah, and as I say, I mean, the Ace of Wands above it talks about, there is a victory in actually achieving this completion. So whatever's gone on, whatever you've been working towards, this, whatever confusion, it could be too many things on your plate, it could be a number of things. As I say, it could be people that these two cards represent. It is releasing, and you are going to get to the end of it by refocusing, having a breakthrough, and focusing on your own energy and your own life and your own destiny. And once you do that and have that clarity of mind, other people stop confusing you, because you have that focus, that drive, that enthusiasm again, and that real passion that starts coming back. Yes, that's beautiful. So I have these cards from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards, the beautiful messages. So the first one is Water Guardian, connect with your emotions. And I will just read that out to you. So this says, take time to understand how you really feel. Know that your sensitivity is not a curse, but a gift that allows you to receive and understand messages directly from your soul. That's beautiful. The next card is She-Wolf, unleash the wild within. And that's absolutely what one's energy is all about, unleashing passion and creativity. So let your wild side up and out, unleash your talents and your desires. You are being rewilded at this time, guided to reconnect with your rebellious heart, the part of you that likes to break boundaries, break through, and go beyond them completely. If you've been holding back on your hopes or dreams, you're being encouraged to chase after them now. Let the wolf energy within help you track down what direction you want to go in, and don't let any traps or hunters get in the way of your freedom or growth. The life you want is here. I think that ties in so beautifully to the reading. This is this new fire energy. The wands are very fiery, passionate, new inspiration, new originality, breaking free. This is walking into your new life. This is, a liberation. And I just think this week there'll be a real breakthrough for some of you, certainly in terms of a mindset. So yeah, it's beautiful. So I hope you enjoyed the reading, Libra. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I hope it's a great week, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.